Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's Zaire Emery.
And that's a throw-in.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. No, that's been intercepted. And Messi! Missed by a fraction. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. And that's aimed into the middle. That pass has been well intercepted. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Quarter of an hour played. Zaire Emery. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still goalless. Now it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Serginho. Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zaire Emery. Haaland! That's going to go a long way. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Lewandowski. Ashlani. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the keeper's given it away. Serginho might just make this. No way through. And here's Messi. Lewandowski. Ugarte. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lewandowski. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Zaire Emery. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Messi. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And this is Lewandowski, and that's played in low. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball driven towards... Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zaire Emery. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he didn't. Neymar! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Aslani. Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Robertson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Zaire Emery.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Alexander-Arnold. So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Now it's Zaire Emery. Looking to play him in, delivers with whip. That's a decent clearance. Messi plays it short. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Serginho. Oh, well measured. Neymar. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Little pass back. Lewandowski. Serginho. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Incoming big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tomori. Serginho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham, a player of legendary status, aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Pretty robust defending.
Serginho. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Shot could be on. Neymar. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Flamengo can consider themselves just about safe now. So nearly the perfect ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a little off target. And the number on the board is 3. Swept in. Now there's a fine ball. Clipped into space. Lewandowski! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Flamingo! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He slings it. Oh, smashing it! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Serginho, Neymar, Ashlani, Flamengo finding their passes. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Zaire Emery. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sao Paulo are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Ashlani. Serginho. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Challenge, but fair enough. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Now the cross. Ashlani. Robertson. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Beckham. And it's Serginho. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Serginho has it in a wide position. Played into the bullish header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham, the man we've all come to watch. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. Serginho. Serginho puts his foot on the gas. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sao Paulo disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely feet. Gets a good foot in there.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Ugarte. Ugarte.
Good, strong midfield running here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thinks about the shot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Serginho. Serginho powering forward here. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Flamengo go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Neymar. He's looking wide. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi. And this is Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot's on here. Shot a goal! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk. Ugarte. And it's Serginho. Messi. Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. No, again there's no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's burst through. Ashlani. Zaire Emery. Alexander-Arnold looking to play him in. Zaire Emery. Tomori. And it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Camavinga. Serginho going full tilt down the left. He is through here. There's the shot! Goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Vai ser substituído
This is
pelo
threatening to
jogador
become a really
camisa
good game.
7.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Sancho. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Serginho's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Sancho. That's a little off target. I think we're just about done here. Camavinga knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him.
Sao Paulo really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now that looks a decent ball. Raya gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Indicados 2 minutos de
Neymar.
acréscimo.
Tomori kept aware and did it. Haaland tries to get it clear. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Flamengo clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Vasco da Gama finding their passes. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that could well leave a mark. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! That has not gone well. Camavinga. Camavinga! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Flamengo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any... Takes a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Vasco da Gama penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Tries to play it through. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what has happened here? Fernandes. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Beckham with a real chance here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance.
Beckham! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Flamengo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga does well to get it back. Robertson. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Robertson picks it up now. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Fernandes.
Vasco da Gama clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He can get that clear. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Fernandes. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho. Can he finish? Goal! Flamingo! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Flamengo head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's a player who has defined a generation. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandes. Oh, super ball. It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the...
Great chance! Goal! Flamingo! And they get themselves in front! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vasco da Gama can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been slipped through. Now, this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. And that has been clubbed away. He slings it in, and the keeper beats it away. And it's Caicedo. Can he finish? And another try! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now it's Messi. Ah, he's had it taken off him. This looks promising. Caicedo. Driving on and making good progress. Fernandes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Beckham, and it's been played through. Picked out, big chance! This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, important interception. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Ashlani, just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Camavinga cuts it out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Tomori. Serginho.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That'll be a throw.
Substituição.
Neymar receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Flamengo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's picked out the run. Donnarumma getting this one clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. Lewandowski has it out wide and in space. And that's that. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a